Hi Quilty friends. Well, it's Riverglen release day for my Riverglen pattern. And I just want to say, for one, thank you so much for all of your love and support of this pattern over the last several months. The inspiration for this pattern actually came way back in the spring. I had a folder, I'll show you the photo. And I also have a comforter. Here's that photo. I was looking at those and I thought this would be a great pattern, a great design to use. And I started researching a little bit about the Cathedral window block. Now, if you know anything about this block, we don't see it very often in the quilty world now. Usually we see them in older quilts, and that's because the old traditional method that was used takes a long time. There's no batting in the middle, and the backing is actually kind of made along with the front. It's very unusual, and you can't quilt it. So I thought, what better way to bring this block back to life than to come up with a modern twist and an easy method to be able to make it. So this pattern is actually for a confident beginner. I still consider myself a confident beginner, even though I've been quilting a little over 2.5 years. And I also provide video tutorials for those of you that are visual learners. So it's really easy, and my hope is that you will feel like a quilty rock star when you make the Cathedral window. Now, what's a little different about this pattern is that I don't, in the pattern, have you fold open all of your windows like the traditional one. Hang tight, because likely in the future I'll be making one that has basically all Cathedral windows, but this will help you get your feet wet at first. In the pattern, you can make the pillow size. This also can be a wall hanging, or as one of my pattern testers, Mary, made it into a tote. Isn't that cute? So you've got 3 sizes: table runner, pillow, and lap size. And the pattern also comes in a booklet. My booklets are printed on high quality paper. They have the QR code and also the link that takes you to YouTube to be able to watch the video. So one video is how to make the block. Another one is how to make the pillow, the envelope pillow that actually has binding on it, which is really lovely. And then also there is a quilt as you go tutorial. If you would like to be able to make this and quilt each block on your domestic machine, which is something I did on my first version, which I'll show you here. I used my Baby Lock Sasha Co, and it was a lot easier on my body if you know anything about the quilt as you go method. The way I use it is a little bit different maybe than others, but you quilt each block as you go, and there is a tutorial in here on how to do that and then sew the entire quilt top together. So there's a lot of options. I've also put requirements in here on how to make it with solids or maybe more modern fabrics. I did that in my first version. And then this one is the scrappy version. So this has got a lot of strips on your secondary block, and you actually could turn them either direction that you wanted, but it leaves for a lot of negative space for really nice custom quilting, whether you do it or your long armor does it. My long armor, Mindy, is very talented, and she used rulers, and then a lot of this was just freehand on her machine. And so it leaves a lot of space for a lot of fun quilting to do too. So again, a lot of variety on your secondary block. You have some options for that also. So as far as the Riverglen quilt pattern, everything you need is in here to make this super easy for you so that you can feel like a quilty rock star, bringing back this beautiful Cathedral window block with an updated modern twist and a much easier method. So I look forward to seeing all of your versions of the Riverglen quilt, whether it's the quilt or the pillow or the table runner. And I hope you enjoyed this pattern so much, and feel free to reach out if you have any questions at all.